Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of That Vinyl Channel. I'm that vinyl guy, Boz. Today is the 28th of October. That means that Halloween is just a couple days away from now. I want to go ahead and do a Halloween video. This is 2021, so this will be my 2021 Halloween video. What I want to do is go ahead and show you some of my favorite Halloween vinyl records. Some of my favorite Halloween albums. I did pick out 10 of them. They're not necessarily my favorite 10, but they are some that I really like. So we'll have that coming up next, so stick around and don't touch that dial. All right, and I'm back. So let's go ahead and start with a couple of 45s, first of all, before anything else. So I'm a big fan of the song, The Monster Mash. It was a 45 that my mom had way back long ago when I was 4 and 5 years old. It was a 45 she had, and she played it all the time. So the Monster Mash kind of has sentimental value to me. So I do have a couple copies here that I want to show you. So this here is the Monster Mash. This is by Vincent Price. But yeah, a lot of people don't know that Vincent Price did a version of the Monster Mash. It's actually a really, really good version, and I definitely recommend you check it out. And of the many different versions I have by Boris Pickett, I like this one a lot. So this here is the Monster Mash by Boris Pickett. It is on this orange 45, this orange collectibles label 45, and it's very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the albums I have. Okay, so the first one here I have is it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown of Vince Guaraldi. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive copy. It is on yellow vinyl, so it's very cool. It's a Kraft recording. Kraft makes very good records. So I do play this every year. I haven't played it yet this year. I'm probably going to play it later on today. My wife also likes hearing it. She's a big Peanuts fan. So, but very cool soundtrack. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Okay, another one I have here is a very interesting one. This says 18 Halloween Party Classics. Now that's what I call Halloween. They issued it on this orange and purple vinyl. Okay, so now what's interesting about this record is that not all the songs are Halloween related per se. So some of the songs have more Halloween sounding names than the song itself being Halloween themed, but it does have a lot of Halloween themed songs as well. It's just an overall cool collection of Halloween songs, whether or not a few of them are not really Halloween themed. So, but I do like listening to it, and that's a very cool record. Okay, so here's another one that I really like to play around Halloween time. This is Unsolved Mysteries. A lot of spooky music that was from the TV shows in it. Very cool recording. It was issued on this on a splatter, on this blue and purple splatter vinyl. Let me see if I can get a good picture of it for you here, so you can see it. This is what the back looks like. So it's very cool. I really enjoy playing this during Halloween. Okay, the next one here was the music from the X-Files, a very cool record. This is music from the TV show, first time on vinyl. This is the limited edition glow-in-the-dark vinyl, very cool. It has both music from the TV show and it has dialogue too between Scully and Mulder. So very cool piece of vinyl to have, and very cool to play around Halloween. Okay, and as you saw from the beginning of my video, I'm a big fan of the Monster Mash. This is the Boris Pickett's album with the Crypt Kickers. The Monster Mash has a bunch of his songs on it. So very cool. This is a reissue that came out a few years ago. It's on purple vinyl. I don't know. I'm not sure if it'll come out in the video or not, but it's definitely on purple vinyl. Very cool stuff. Now I also have a version that was issued, and I think this came out in 2018 or 2019. So this is also the same exact album that I just showed you. This is a splatter vinyl version of it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a video here of the splatter vinyl so you can get a good look at it. It's a very good looking piece of vinyl and very cool to have in my collection. Okay, so I'm a big fan of the Halloween movies. My wife and I just finished watching this one here, which is the latest one. It just came out. This is Halloween Kills. It's new for 2021. It was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. And, of course, I had to get the soundtrack for it. It's still sealed, so I'm not going to show you this. But what I'm going to show you is this here. So this here is my favorite Halloween movie of all the different Halloween movies that they put out. It's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I know it's the one that doesn't have Michael Myers in it, right? So I am a big fan of Michael Myers, trust me. I do enjoy that, but but Halloween 3 I thought was a really, really good, just general Halloween scary movie. And I really like it a lot. And it is part of the franchise. It's right there, Halloween 3. So this is the Death Waltz version of the record. Came out, I'm not sure when this came out, maybe around 2013, something like that. But this one here is issued on this cool black and orange, it's not really splatter, I'm not sure what you call this, but black and orange vinyl. So very cool. Okay, so here we go. I'm a big fan of Ghostbusters. I have been since I saw the movie. I saw the movie back in the theater when it very first came out. This here is actually a Japanese copy of the album, so very cool. And I do have lots of different versions of this record. My goal was to eventually make a video this year and just show you all the Ghostbusters records that I have, but they may have to wait until next year. I'm excited about the brand new Ghostbusters coming out. It's coming out in about 2 weeks. That's Ghostbusters Afterlife. So I can't wait for that. But this here is actually a very cool version of the Ghostbusters soundtrack in the Japanese pressing. Okay, so this here is not a full album. This is a 12-inch single of Michael Jackson Thriller. I do take this out every year. I played it a couple times around Halloween. Very, very, very cool version of the song. It does have the Vincent Price talkover at the end of the song, which a lot of the versions actually don't have, and I do enjoy this. Alright, so I'm a big fan of Spike Jones. This here is the Spike Jones Spootacular in Screaming Sound. Okay, now this came out in the 1960s. I'm not sure of the exact year. I think in the mid-60s, maybe early 60s, mid-60s. Even though this is not a pressing from that time, it is not a newer reissue. But based on the label, this came out sometime in the mid to 1970s, so it was a reissue from that time. But it's a very cool record. It has a lot of dialogue, a lot of spooky stuff, spooky stories. It does have some cool songs on there. It does have Spike Jones' version of My Old Flame, which is a very, very, very awesome version of the song. It also has Paul Frees does a lot of speaking also on this record. If you're not familiar with Paul Frees is the voice at Disney's The Haunted Mansion. But it's just a very, very awesome Halloween record. And last but not least, this is Andrew Gould's Halloween Howls. I should have looked up before I started the video what year this came out. It's saying that it's first time on vinyl. So actually, I did not know about this record. I didn't even know it existed, but it's very cool. This is another craft recording. They put it out on this neon orange vinyl. Sounds amazing. It has when I listened to it, I thought it was a little bit geared towards like children, like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9-year-olds and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I did enjoy this album a lot. But if you have kids, they would definitely get a kick out of this record. It does have Andrew Gould's version of the Monster Mash. And they do a version of the Addams Family, which is very cool. But it's just an overall a very awesome record. All right, and that's all I have for you today. You know what? I made it through the entire video without talking about my shirt. So I just got this shirt in the mail a few weeks ago. It's just give me the damn candy. That's right. It's all I want for Halloween is the damn candy. So it is a cool shirt. It is glow in the dark. So again, I do want to thank you for joining me today. If you have not subscribed to my channel, now is a great time to do so. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and be sure to click on that bell notification, and that way you get updates whenever I put out new videos. But again, thank you, and I'll see you all next time.